Okay, Ms. Mina, your matter is dismissed. You're all set. Can you hear me, ma'am? You're muted.
Sorry. Thank you. Am I all set to leave this meeting?
Yes, ma'am, you're free to go.
Have a good day.
Same to you. Okay, and Mr. Rollbar, we're going to reset your matter so that you can contact the public defender's office.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
All right,
Have a
I'll
good
get
one.
her out of the breakout room. Hold on.
Mr. Lee, are you representing Mr. Moore?
Yes, for purposes of arraignment, Your Honor.
Oh, okay, he's getting it right. Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Justin Deshaun Moore, file number 21-03261. Mr. Moore, you can hear me correctly? Oh, you're muted.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, very good. Today's the date and time set for an arraignment on a probation violation. I have here a request in summons for probation violation. The allegations are that you failed to complete and attend the alcohol education program at PATS as you were directed by the order of the court. And then there's also a violation that you tested positive for alcohol with an ETG of 2,652 nanograms per milliliter at Adams South back on February 24, 2023. So you have the right to a contested hearing. You have the right to have the prosecution and the probation department put forth evidence to establish if you in fact have violated the terms of your probation by preponderance of the evidence. If you are found to be in violation of your probation status, your probation can be revoked. It can be extended. You could end up with a scram tether, or you can have other programming or jail time assessed. Do you understand that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So you also have the right to be represented by counsel for the probation violation process. Did you want to request court-appointed counsel?
I guess I took that class though.
Your Honor,
Okay,
I have
well, you may have taken it, but the allegations that you didn't provide proof. And so you should talk to the public defender's office and they can help navigate that. If that's the case, I don't want you to say anything that could be used against you potentially, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'll note here that you're requesting court-appointed counsel, and then we'll enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf. Is that okay?
Yes.
And then we'll get you a probation violation hearing date. That'll give you time to meet with the prosecutor, the public defender today, and then they'll get the information necessary to help you navigate this process.
Okay.
Let me get you a hearing date. March 27th at 1:30, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions at this time for the court?
No, I don't.
Okay, I'm gonna put you in room 2 with Mr. Lee, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Yes, that's fine.
Springer's gonna be a dismissal too.
I'm not see Spring. Okay. There she is.
She was on.
Oh, she just logged back in. Okay, Juanita Springer.
Yes, this is her.
Okay, thank you. Your matter's been dismissed. You're all set.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. We're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Stephanie Norris, file number 22-02588. Council appearance.
Mark Caldwell, P71729, appearing on behalf of Ms. Norris.
Well, on the record in the matter for the purposes of a probation violation arraignment, I have a request and summons for probation violation. The allegations that you, Ms. Norris, tested positive for alcohol with an ETG of 30,004 nanograms per milliliter of ETG at Reality Counseling back on February 9th, 2023. It's also stated here that you were charged with an additional operating while intoxicated second in Van Buren County on January 19th, 2023. Just days before your sentencing on this matter, in which I had to order you in person because I suspected you had been drinking while you were at court. You have the right to have a contested hearing. You have the right to be represented by counsel. During the contested hearing, you have retained counsel by way of Mr. Caldwell. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And so you have the right to have the prosecution and the probation department put forth sufficient evidence to establish by a preponderance of the evidence whether or not you have violated the terms and conditions of your probation as ordered by the court. If you are found to be in violation, your probation status can be extended. It can be revoked. You can be sentenced to the original term of jail under the charge that you pled guilty to, which was impaired, or you can have additional sanctions such as outpatient services or a scram tether or a fine. Any of those things are possible. You understand your rights as it relates to a probation violation.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. For the purposes of her arraignment, how does she want to plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
The court will enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf. We'll set this for a hearing in person at the court.
And Your Honor, we have a pretrial in Van Buren on 3/29, and I'm trying to get her into the Kent County Sobriety Court program. So I was hoping maybe we could get her into that program before we had our plea and sentencing on this violation.
Okay, so your expectation is she's going to plea and not have a hearing?
Correct. But I just want to get her into the sobriety court program first. So I was hoping that maybe her plea on this could be after, maybe in late April.
When's her court date, the 29th then?
Yeah, it's a pretrial though. It wouldn't be a plea and sentencing date. It might be a plea date, but it won't be a sentencing.
I can do that. I'm gonna add a scram tether though in the interim as part of her bond conditions on this violation.
Okay, where do you want her to get that put on at?
Her probation officer will advise as to where she can get the scram added. We'll set this for a hearing after, you said mid-April or late April?
Yeah, late April would be best.
April 24th at what time? At 1:30.
All right, thank you.
Okay, do you have any questions today, ma'am?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, any additional matters for the record, counsel?
No, she will contact probation right now for that tether.
Very good, thank you.
All right, thanks.